a very exciting day for me and for the Motomillion crew because we received our first crate motorcycle.
Go all the way down. All the way down? Yeah. Looks good?
Yeah, let's sit to me, man.
Well, you want to take it
on that side? We can carry it.
In there? Ready?
Ready?
There you go.
Digging into my hands.
Thank you, man.
Oh, thank you, uncle. What's your name?
Manny.
Manny, okay, good.
Okay, let me grab the box.
Yeah. All right, guys, take care. God bless.
Hey, thank you, man. What's your name?
Anthony.
Anthony.
Panameño, 100% panameño.
Someone got a box in their house. Directly from Yamaha. So there you go, guys. A brand new R1M in its crate. Here it is. We haven't touched the bike since. Today we're going to get into a controversial topic of breaking in the motorcycle. So machining technology has come so far forward that this is what we're doing because we want to seat the rings. Did take this bike on the dyno and broke it in, and it's kind of hard to miss these two boxes here. You can tell what we're going to do. We're going to be installing the Cockpit World Superbike exhaust as I mentioned before. So if you guys take a look, these are the factory velocity stacks. These are the World Superbike ones. As you can tell, it's much higher. Again, the higher the stack, it means that it's meant to speed up the air that much more. As the name suggests, velocity stack, it stacks the velocity. So when the engine is running at a higher RPM, it needs air at a higher velocity. So this is what's going to help it. I want to get this bike to a state that we could ride it. The most important thing is the flash. This World Superbike exhaust that you saw us install in a previous episode is missing the O2 sensor locations, and we've deleted the O2 sensors off this bike. It being a racing system, they do not run O2 sensors on them. And Brendan's flash is going to take care of it. This is the belly pan that we run. This is supplied with the exhaust. So if you want this exhaust from us, this belly pan gets supplied with it. Let me show you the calipers we're going to be using. We're using the GP4 RX calipers. These are the top of the line street calipers that are available for the R1M. They are two-piece calipers, but even though they're two-piece, they're the stiffest road calipers that Brembo makes for these bikes. Now we gotta do the matching stuff to the back. We're gonna change our rear caliper to the underslung brake caliper that we have for this bike. The wheel is gonna change. When we change the wheel, we gotta change the sprocket. And while we're there, we're gonna do the 520 conversion kit on the bike. We are going to install our chain adjusters, and we're running the TWM chain adjusters. They do click by turn. Going with the black ones, they're available in blue and red. So guys, here we're at the dyno. Let's see some of these dyno runs and then we'll report back with the numbers, guys. that goes to show you how well that flash works from Brand Tuning, but also big credits to this World Superbike exhaust system. We're going to install our full 6 aero wings. There's a couple of things that I wanted to address because I think I could get a lot more enjoyment out of these bikes. I still can't see out of these mirrors. The handlebars are still too narrow for me. And these are made by Performance Technologies, aka Ducabike. They don't only make Ducati parts, but they do make various parts under the Performance Technologies catalog. And this is really cool. So these are adjustable clip-ons. Every company has a different way that they make the adjusters. They have an eccentric pivot point. As you see, it'll go in here, and it has an indicator, which with this tab. And just if you watch the movement as I do this, the bar goes either down or up. This is our TWM switch panel. Just like all the other ones that you've seen on our Street Fighter V4, SP2, and other bikes that we've had, it retains all the street functions, so your headlights, turn signals, your mode, your horn, and on the back, there's down and up buttons, so they keep all the functions. Now the damper's done, the windscreen is next. Let me grab my front fairing. Next is our Rizoma Stealth mirrors. And the direction that we're going with this bike, I think, is to change all the plastic parts to carbon. Before I put it back together, we have access to some of these plastic pieces that I'm talking about, and it's this piece right here, which we call the electronics cover. It sits right by your ECU. It covers the wiring harness, and it's a pretty simple swap. Now we're ready for our side panel. There we go. The rear subframe cover or the undertail cover, which is this plastic piece here. And if you've been following along, we've been switching everything that's plastic over on this bike to carbon fiber. Told you guys, if I mess up, we're gonna call Nicholas. And there he is. Our good buddy Nicholas turned this full 6 carbon fiber top tank cover into this beautiful piece that you see that will match our beautiful R1M. And this is the last plastic piece that's left on the bike that's not being replaced by carbon fiber. When we did our brake conversion on this bike, and this bike has a total brand new Brembo braking system on it. We changed the rear calipers, the front calipers, and these are all available on our website, guys. This is known as the Brembo conversion kit, where we have the underslung rear Brembo CNC caliper with our machined mounts. And these are proprietary mounts to this whole kit. And it comes with the total of the calipers, the brake lines, the front calipers, the front brake lines. If you've been following, we haven't changed the lines that connect from right here to the rear master cylinder because I knew that we're going to be doing this upgrade. So I left it by itself because the master cylinder is kind of hard to bleed, especially the rear one because the piston is so small on it. So I left it as the last thing to do while we do it with the master cylinder. Guys, here it is, the Motomillion R1M in its completed form.